Okay, this is the unboxing of the NEXPEAK NC201. You gotta bear with me, I'm using one hand. From the reviews that I saw, this should be pretty good. Instruction manual. I really love the design, but does it work? As I said, it says that it does. Again, just bear with me. I'm using one hand. Okay, there we are. Okay, plugged in. All right, it came on. And I'm gonna connect it to my battery. And make sure that I'm putting it in the right place. Okay, this is negative, and this is positive. And what's the readings? Okay, you have options for different modes. And so far, the battery is at 40% and it is charging. Try selecting different modes. This is amps. And this is voltage. Okay, and this setting here for cars. Next setting is for like AGM batteries, like larger batteries, like trucks and so forth. This one is for boats, and you got motorcycles, and then you have repair. So it's recovering the battery. So pretty good so far. And the price wasn't bad at all. It was about 22 bucks for a 7-stage charging system. Yeah, I'll give it 2 thumbs up so far. Okay, I have a 2003 Yukon XL that I've had for 22 years or so. Great truck. It's about 240,000 miles on it. I don't drive it that much anymore. It's paid for. A little bit of sentimental value and sentimental attachment to it. Got a new transmission a few years ago, and it still runs like a champ. And they don't build them like with solid bumpers in the front and in the rear. Anyway, so I bought this Trickle charger. This is actually a relatively new battery, but the truck's been sitting for a while, so I had to jump start it. So I did that, not a problem. And then I hooked this up. Right now we're at 5.2 amps and 24 degrees Celsius. You can see the percentage as it goes up. I just plugged it in, so I want to obviously let it go overnight. The cords it's not entirely too long, but it fits right on top of this thing right here. And luckily my battery has the leads on top as well as on the side there, but this fits perfectly right here. It's got the fan is going, so it's keeping it cool. 7 stages. Yep. Here's my plug. I got it going to my garage over there. There's my awesome Tesla. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let it go overnight, and hopefully I'll be able to turn my truck over with no problems. But good price, and I'm satisfied so far. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm just gonna pull the lid down. Wait a second here. I think we're all right. Pull my hood down. Just let it go. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll be good.
As you can see, I just plugged it in and it just flashes 13.8 volts. It's moved over to the gel battery on its own and it just flashes, not hooked up. Even if I hook it up to a battery, it just still flashes the same thing. 13.8 volts, 22 degrees Celsius, 13.8 volts. And whether it's hooked up to a battery or not hooked up to a battery, it has no output. I've also checked it with my fluke meter. I'm an electrician for an industrial manufacturer, so it does nothing. And as you can see here, I hit the mode select button and it does nothing whatsoever. And it looks like you can just use your fingerprint on it, but as you can see, I'll hold here, and even if I hold it sideways and push like this, it does nothing. There's not changing to any other modes. So, yeah. I don't know if they want to do anything to try to make it right. NEXPEAK, but still. Wouldn't recommend anyone buying this. Thought I'd give it a try because it was a pretty cheap price, and I guess I got what I paid for. Have a good day.
Is the NEXPEAK NC201. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. It do pulse repair or whatever. This battery for sure was bad because I took it out of zone and said it wasn't no good. But it repaired it for, the most part.
Are you ready for some phone help?
That's wet. Yeah, see, 13 volts is in that. I've been took it out the charger for like 2 days now, and it's still holding at 13 volts. I don't know how much the cranking amps is, but it does its job though. Definitely, if you have a good battery, it would keep it charged and maintained. In my perspective, it's worth the money.
Great charger if only the selector button worked. Unfortunately, the second time I tried to use this, the selector button decided it didn't want to work anymore.
What is it we're doing?
Defective out of the box.
You've heard of celebrating when a team gets into college.